Hello YouTube world, Christy Stieber here with you today, and this is my channel, Food Can Fix That. I am the founder and CEO of Food Can Fix That, a company I started after I suffered for over 20 years without answers to my chronic health issues and symptoms, and how I reversed and overcame those things, and it's all about my healing journey. So before I get into that, I want to let you know that I also have an Instagram account that's already established with lots of yummy foods and recipes. And I also have a private Facebook group and a Facebook page that you can follow me on as well. And I will put those links below. But I want to point that out because this is new for me. This is going to be all about my healing journey. I've actually got a whole calendar full of things that I want to talk to you guys about. I'm just going to share my personal journey, what's worked for me, what hasn't worked, tips that I use to stay on track, how I stay motivated when all my friends and family are eating burgers and, mac and cheese and whatever that kind of stuff is that I used to eat that I still enjoy. I mean, I still like the taste of those foods, but it doesn't serve me to eat them, and how I stay on track with that. I'm going to talk about the things I wish I knew before I got started. I'll do some product reviews so you can see what kind of tools I use in the kitchen to make my life easier and faster. And that's what this channel is going to be about. So the very first video today, I want to share my personal story with you because I think it's important you know where I come from. So with that, I just want to share with you my book. This is a binder. I call it my puzzle pieces. And it is literally filled with, there's some pictures in there. There's lab work. There's a summary page on here. For example, this is when I started writing stuff down at least. And a lot of this came from records from my mom. But 1996, May 15, 1996, I saw Dr. Quimby in Grand Rapids, pulmonologist, and got prescribed 4 different inhalers, a whole bunch of other medications. October 96, I was seeing another doctor, actually 2, an ear, nose, and throat, and another pediatric pulmonologist. Then I went on to infectious disease. I went on to, I don't know what that guy is. Oh, he's the one that did my sinus surgery. Then I had a tube shoved down my throat because they thought I might have acid reflux that was causing all these respiratory issues. So the list goes on and on. I have like 2 pages of this stuff. And I have labs and all this stuff, and I'm guessing your journey is very similar because those of us who have suffered with chronic illness, we tend to jump doctor to doctor, and I want you to know that was my story as well. Let me share with you some of these photos. I broke out in a rash all over my body. It was on my knees, it was on my back, and it itched like crazy. Okay, and this was not the only reaction. This is just the one that I have proof of that showed an actual symptom. A lot of the reactions were having a metal taste in my mouth, feeling really nauseous, throwing up. I had one that gave me spasms where my mouth, I smiled like this, and then my face got stuck like this for like 24 hours. That was actually an overdose, partially an overdose problem, but the medication, that was one of the side effects, and it caused that in me. And I had sunburn reactions from antibiotics that I was put on. You can see here, I'm the one with the McDonald's shirt on, and the other one's my sister. And you can see I was overweight there. And then I also, this is another picture of me overweight in our pool. And here again, in the purple maroon colored shirt, looking back, I was overweight there. And then I hit high school and I just slimmed down. That was graduation with me and my dog. And you can see here is a volleyball team in middle school and then high school. So you can see that my weight went up and down. I didn't do anything. I did not have any eating disorder. It just fell off. Like, I was overweight as a child until 9th grade, and then it just disappeared. So I'll get into that a little bit later. But I just want you to see that so you know I went to dozens of doctors. I went to Mayo Clinic. I went to Ann Arbor. I went to University of Michigan. all these different places that are specialty doctors in ear, nose, and throat, respiratory, infectious disease, you know, all of these places, and nobody really had answers for me. And that is the most frustrating part for most people that are suffering with chronic illness. And that's what I'm going to share today, is how I found answers and how I got my life back.